Oh, hey, totally forgot we're live. I'm so used to
We are live.
Oh, shit.
You're over here texting.
Music's going to start in here in just a second.
Oh, look at that. 3 camera angles?
Yeah.
Oh, my
What?
God.
What?
We become a better show every week.
I talked to Tyler on Saturday, and he's like, all of these big changes, and I'm not there for it. I was like, hey, man, life happens. It's all good.
Yeah, because I replaced you.
Nice. / Popcorn Tribunal.
We're a legitimate
really
operation.
Cool. That's called production quality.
That's something neither of us bring to the table.
I know, right?
Can you tell I've never played a guitar in my life?
I've tried. It was terrible. I could never get both hands down.
I can only move
Hey,
one
Chris,
hand at a
did you
time.
powder your head before?
No, should I?
No, you're fine. Okay, well, welcome everybody to the live recording of Popcorn Tribunal. Am I echoing or is it just me?
That's just you.
It's just me? Okay.
Are you echoing?
It feels like I'm echoing, but I mean, it's
I don't
probably
hear an
just
echo.
to me. If you don't hear it, then I trust it. It's not bothering me as much as seeing myself on a little tiny screen.
Is it a tiny, tiny echo or a big, big?
Oh, that'd be kind of cool.
Hello.
Hello. No, it's... How many... Okay, we're good.
Okay.
What is that? What's the...
Caddyshack.
No, there was another one. It was the by the man,
What
the guy
fuck
who
are you
had
talking
like
about?
superpowers, and every time he would
Superman.
try, no, he would run
Batman.
really. Shut up. He was a normal human being. Something happened to you,
But he had superpowers.
But he got
RoboCop.
superpowers. No, Jesus.
You're talking about the $6 million.
Thank you. The 6, and every time he would go like run slow motion, it would go. Tick, 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 tick. Yeah. Are you gonna close that so I don't have to watch myself now? Oh, good. Okay.
For those who couldn't see it, we could
Yes.
see the live feed right below the camera.
There was a 9.7 inch screen.
And Tony, like a wild animal, was staring at his own reflection like, look at that.
It's like plumage. Woo.
Oh my God, look at me.
I'm like a peacock.
It's like our parrot that we have at home, our
Your
little
parrotlet.
parrotlet. Every time she sees something green right now, she's, because it's springtime, and you're reminding me of that.
I reminded you of springtime?
No, of my bird trying
Oh,
to.
okay. I feel like there was, some sort of a compliment in the you remind me of springtime.
You're like a spring breeze,
Oh, Jesus.
like a beautiful rain.
You're like a douche.
I love to feel your body next to me at the
Hey,
movies.
so Popcorn Tribunal, some really cool shit going on.
Hell yeah.
So the fact that if you are here watching live, this is really cool. We've established partnerships with Lego.
Sick.
Lego.
Absolutely sick.
Lego.
Beyond sick.
Hey, Chris, did you hear that?
I had. Yeah.
We have a partnership with Lego.
Yeah, I've got
Right before May the 4th.
I fully expected NordVPN to be our only partner for a year.
I bet you can't see this up behind me. Now you can't see it. I have got my Lego architecture sprinkling right, falling water.
Oh.
My collectible, unopened.
I want that one, but it's like $700 on Amazon.
Yeah. And I got it when they first came out. Well, my wife got it for me.
To clarify, we do appreciate NordVPN as well.
Yeah, no, that's fine. But it's not difficult to become a partner with NordPass and NordVPN, right? You can become an affiliate with them just by asking.
Sure.
Which is great because you're building their customer base. I've been using NordPass for years. It's a great password keeper.
To do crime or?
No, just to store my passwords because I'm becoming old and so I forget things.
Becoming?
I've never had a use for VPN because I've never been one of those people that's been super paranoid about information. I don't try to access Amazon UK, but I know a ton of people.
It's great
that
for
do.
streaming services, though.
Yeah.
For changing like region.
So,
streaming services.
and then a few years back, Audi's approached us and said, "Hey, we'd love to partner with you guys." And I said, "Well, I've never used your product." And so for me, it's important that before we talk about something, that we use their product. Well, I'm currently using Audi's product.
Oh,
What?
good.
Yeah, Audi's Penrose gaming headset. got one for my son. So yeah.
Pay no attention to the Shure logos on our headphones.
Well, but here's the thing: we're not exclusively partnered with Audis.
If they want to send us equipment, though.
But Audis does have some in-ear monitors that I'm going to probably get for streaming.
Oh, cool. Yeah.
So as we start live streaming more, I'll be able to utilize those. But I mean, they've been in the sound business for years. The gaming headset's pretty great. So the Audis Penrose is what my son's using right now.
I would love a gaming headset.
So who are our other sponsors or partners?
I mean, so we've got Lego, which I'm super stoked about. Right now, we've put some of our favorite sets up on our website. You can go to the shop at popcorntribunal.com. Click on shop. You'll find some of our favorite sets. You can also get directly to the Lego site from that page and buy anything. So there's some really cool stuff happening there. You've got Pup and Pepper. Pup and the Pepper is some of the best sauces that you've made. Do we call them artisanal? I don't know, but they're delicious.
I'm still waiting to try that Eleanor's Everything sauce.
Oh, did I? I bought 2 bottles. I never brought you one. I'm sorry.
And their website is currently directly above your head. The link to their website.
It's right up here. Right up here.
Right there. Oh, perfect. Nailed it. Oh,
nice.
You nailed it.
Nice.
Nailed it.
Well, so Chris and I know the owner and his partner, and luckily they make great sauces. So there's some really cool stuff. There's cilantro lime is so good.
So good.
So good on like a
Everything.
pork taco or
I'm gonna come over for a taco.
Dude,
night.
I put Eleanor's Everything on popcorn the other night.
Might try it on mini wheats.
I was like,
see what
it's
happens.
so no,
smuggle that into the next screening we go to.
So good, man. So good. My favorite though is still cold pizza with Eleanor's Everything. It's just you just coat it. They recommended that we make a pizza with like that as the sauce. I'm sure it would be delicious. The great thing about Eleanor's Everything is it has that flavor of a pepper and a spice.
Yeah.
But it's not spicy. So you're not killing yourself with like 2 million Scoville while you're enjoying the flavor of something.
I do have to shout out real quick that my mom texted me that it was the $6 million man while I was gaslighting you a little bit ago. So
thanks, Mom. Appreciate it. Thank you.
She was trying to be genuinely helpful while I was destroying you.
That's funny. And then we cannot forget producer Chris and Coffee Dudes Coffee.
Absolutely not.
Actually, I'm picking up some new fresh coffee tonight because I need some at home. So really stoked. CoffeeDudesCoffee.com. Use code Popcorn Tribunal. You won't save anything, but at least Chris will know that you that you heard about it on the show. So CoffeeDudesCoffee.com, PupandThePepper.com,
Lego.com.
Yeah. So some really, really cool stuff happening. We're really excited. I've had some conversations with some chair sponsors for like our streaming, stuff like that. So we've got a lot of big things coming in season 5. Super excited. But the biggest thing is that we're going to be doing more podcast episodes. We've been a little slow transitioning into season 5, some life changes, things of that sort, but everything's kind of settling down. We saw 3 movies in the last couple of weeks that we're going to talk about tonight. I have some excellent news in our movie news. So some
which
pretty
you
cool
wouldn't
stuff
tell
coming.
me on the way over.
Yeah, I'm just going to wing it.
On the way over, Tony's like, wait till we get to the news tonight.
What is it? On the wings of change. I don't know how that goes.
Oh, no.
I don't know. Shut up, Chris.
Shut it down.
Shut up. Yeah.
No more Lego
singing,
just
Tony.
pulled their sponsorship.
All right. Well, it's time for movie news. So we'll call it movie and video game news.
Yeah.
So Harrison Ford has confirmed that Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny, which is coming out in June of this year,
Crazy, right?
is the last time that we will ever see Indiana Jones.
Yeah, because that man can't keep going.
Well, this is the 5th outing. It is definitely his final outing.
The fact that he's doing it.
Right?
There we go.
Yeah. So direct quote, this is the final film in the series. This is the last time I'll play the character. I anticipate that it will be the last time that he appears in a film. There were some conversations about Disney Plus and Lucasfilm partnering to do a series with like a woman playing an Indiana Jones character. I haven't heard anything else about that though.
Well, I kind of wonder, I thought maybe Phoebe Waller-Bridge's character in the upcoming movie could be a segue into that.
Phoebe Waller-Bridge. You just like saying her name.
I do like saying her name.
Yeah. So there had been, it had been stated previously by Kathleen Kennedy, who was the Lucasfilm president, that the role of Indiana Jones might be recast. And now she's saying out loud that it will not be recast. That's, I mean, I like the finality of that. I think that,
Yeah.
I mean, he's old, and that's fine.
Been in a lot of accidents.
A lot of
He's
accidents.
broken a lot of limbs.
He almost died in a plane crash.
He almost got crushed by a door in the Millennium Falcon.
But listen to this, though. I mean, Harrison Ford, Phoebe Waller-Bridge, Antonio Banderas, Jonathan Rhys-Davies, Shawnette Renee Wilson from Black Panther, Toby Jones, Boyd Holbrook from Logan, Oliver Richters from Black Widow, Mads Mikkelsen. I mean, there's a crazy cast.
Yeah.
So I'm expecting it to be pretty good.
Yeah. You know,
If it's not, I'll be disappointed.
honestly, hot take, I thought Crystal Skull was fine.
It's not a hot take. I think we talked about it on the show, and we enjoyed it.
It's
It
not
wasn't
bad.
terrible.
It's not any. I don't think it's any weirder than any other Indiana Jones movie.
Yeah.
That's not the sound of Chris having a stroke back there.
I mean, all I can think of is someone getting their heart pulled out of their chest, or a snake being cut open and little baby snakes coming out, or a live monkey having his chilled brain eaten. It's pretty weird, and that's all in one movie.
Chris, what if I told you
some cringy stereotypes in the movie, but it's okay.
What if I told you that Crystal Skull was my favorite Indiana Jones movie?
Jesus!
It's not, but I just want to know.
And this is his last.
I think
show
The Last
with,
Crusade was actually my favorite.
I mean, everyone loves Last.
But I'm
Crusade.
obsessed with like the Crusades and the Holy Grail and things like that. That's always been something that's interested me. So
Now you guys know my story about Last Crusade, right?
no, and we're moving on. So no, I'm just
come
kidding.
on.
Go ahead. What?
Well, I've been to Venice, and the bridge that they cross as they come around to like the church.
Yes.
I stood on. I have a picture of myself on that bridge,
Oh.
and I had dinner in front of that church, which is actually like a little art gallery now. But all of the boats that are next to it in the movie are still there.
Really?
Really?
Yeah, they've been there for like generations. The families never move stuff. It's kind of like your driveway would be here. That's how those. Little
Oh, so it's like
parking
white
spots.
trash driveways in the Midwest.
No,
That truck hasn't moved for 10 years. It can't move.
It cannot move.
Venice is great.
Venice.
Although it doesn't make any sense the locations that how they jump around on the island.
Doesn't Venice
There's no-
sink like an inch a year or something?
It was flooded quite often when we were there.
Yeah.
in 2013.
It's a feature.
Yeah, it's a benefit. Yeah, it's a selling point. One of the most highly anticipated movies that we are going to see on Thursday, Guardians of the Galaxy 3, has the first F-bomb in the MCU.
I did hear about that.
So
Yeah.
the crazy thing is that one of the best things about James Gunn is that he allows his actors to improvise a lot.
Yeah.
So the F-bomb was not scripted.
Okay.
So in the scene where he drops the F-bomb, he told Chris Pratt to say it. He said, I just want to see how it works. And it was the best take. So that's why they used it. So this is the first one. To maintain a PG-13 rating, you can have one F-bomb in a movie. He had to get it cleared, obviously, because it's Disney. The other thing, too, is that it sounds like a majority of the upcoming Marvel movies will be closer to an R rating, if not R-rated.
Really?
Yeah. What's the one, the Sony one that's coming out with the guy from Kick-Ass? What's his name?
Aaron Taylor Johnson?
Yes.
McLovin?
No, Craven.
Craven.
Craven the
okay.
Hunter.
Yeah.
That will have an R rating,
That makes sense.
which is the first Sony Marvel crossover.
I kind of
has an
expect
R
that more
rating.
from their brand than Disney,
Yeah.
to be honest. But
I just thought that was kind of fun. I mean, Chris Pratt is funny. Like, I know, unfortunately, a lot of people want to cancel the guy or whatnot, but like, I don't know. I'm kind of on his side. He's not my favorite Chris.
yeah, definitely not my favorite Chris.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. And you're not my favorite Chris either.
It happens.
I love you very much, but
You're my favorite Chris.
I'm not a Chris.
We'll always have
I'm
the
not talking to you.
Oh, you're talking to him.
Kim Kardashian comeback joke.
That is
I'm pretty sure she. Yeah, no.
that is a good one.
Okay. James Gunn. More James Gunn news.
Okay. Cool.
James Gunn has announced that Superman Legacy is officially in production.
Yeah.
He hasn't announced any of the cast, but it is officially in production. The other thing is he's been interacting a lot with fans on Twitter lately, which is kind of cool, but at the same
Yeah.
time a little frightening. Because I kind of want a little bit of that mystery in the new DCU.
Yeah. I feel like in the past he's kind of given almost too much away on social
Well, he
media.
did with Suicide Squad for
Yeah.
sure.
Do you think Henry Cavill's pacing at his home right now, waiting to see if he's going to get the call?
I don't know. In a weird twist of fate, he's been promoting the hell out of The Witcher, too.
Which is weird because he's leaving The Witcher.
Yeah, but like, I don't know. I don't know. He's also been promoting the new movie that he's doing with Guy Ritchie.
Yeah.
The Universe of Gentlemanly Super something or other. I don't know. It's some weird name like that. So the biggest question has always been, or has been, who's going to play Superman, the new Superman, the new DCU. I guess there's three favorites. Jacob Elordi from The Kissing Booth and Euphoria fame.
Having trouble picturing that.
Yeah. David Corenswet and Wolfgang Novogratz, which I don't know who either of those last two guys are.
I kind of like the idea of it being an unknown person, though.
Yeah.
Because that kind of fits with the kind of Superman mythology if he's not really a known factor until he's a known factor.
Yeah. I mean, I keep seeing a lot of memes on the internet now about like people take their glasses off and they're like, now I totally see how Clark Kent could stay hidden, right? It'll just be interesting. You know, like they went from Supergirl is typically blonde with long hair, and in the new movie she's got short dark hair.
Yeah.
And so it's kind of interesting the twist that they're taking. I don't hate it.
Well, because you're talking about in Flashpoint, right?
Flash.
Flash. Sorry, it's based off Flashpoint.
Nobody cares.
But
I'm a Flash nerd.
In the Flashpoint comic, it's supposed to be that Superman was like taken by the government and was like kept like hidden, and so in the Flashpoint comic,
is that what this means?
He's in a little cell.
Hidden. I'm a hamster.
And so in the comic, it is like Clark Kent, but he's like all like kind of fucked up and emaciated. And so I like in this one they're taking it a different direction, and it's.
Is my seat squeaking a lot?
I think it might be your seat.
I think it's you. Yeah.
It's your
no, not the chair. It's you because you're old.
It's your rickety ass old bones.
No, it probably is squeaking. I'm gonna get new stools. Sorry, everyone.
I'm moving my stool and nothing's happening.
I just don't want. I know you're a little OCD about sound. So
I can hear it. We'll work with it.
I don't really care.
I'm cool with it.
Okay,
sorry,
on to some video
provide
game
a stool
news.
softener for the episode.
Jesus,
Tony did forget a pillow.
I meant to bring a pillow. I had a pillow
for his sensitive
my ass
tush.
is. As I get old, I must be losing the muscle that I had in my ass at some point in my life. Okay, so on to video game news. Homophobes are causing some issues with reviews for video games now.
Homophobes won't stop causing issues with everything.
It's true. Homophobes are review bombing Horizon Forbidden West, one of Tony's favorite video games. Their new DLC, Burning Shores, it contains a scene in which Aloy, the primary character, can choose to kiss a woman named Seika, and it seems that some PlayStation fans are not happy. Some players are so offended that they mass review bombed the DLC on Metacritic. While the Metascore, which is based on critics' reviews, currently sits at an 82, the user score is a 3.2.
I'm going to go ahead and just I'm going to blanket. This is just me talking, but if you're the kind of person that gets mad about that, go fuck yourself and stop watching.
This is an interesting statement. It says Burning Shores is a DLC that, for technical reasons, is only available on PlayStation 5s. Let me clarify. Horizon Forbidden West is only out on PS5s. So
I was going to say, is it not on Steam?
Is it on PS4?
I thought it was on PC.
Not on yet. Not yet.
Okay.
I literally got a PlayStation 5 to play it.
Oh, fair.
Yeah. So anyways, it provides you with an opportunity to have Aloy pursue a romantic relationship, and in some cases it can be Seika. And Seika seems like a nice lady, according to this reviewer.
I've seen clips from it.
Yeah.
She seems great.
Yeah.
I don't understand why homophobes are still alive.
So recent players complained on Metacritic that, quote, homosexual. For some reason I have to say that word funny. We're putting forward a, quote, dirty agenda that, quote, sabotaged what could have been a beautiful story. I'm sorry. Whatever. Then don't play it.
Yeah, but don't play it. Don't engage in
Aloy
any
deserves
media.
love too, okay?
If you're that fucking soft, stop engaging with any media and go find a hole to crawl in, you dumb fuck.
Go rent a storage unit, kill your parents, and put them in a barrel in the back of it. It's
good. Lord,
this is not professional opinions. This is just
this is not a therapy podcast.
Yeah.
But I would like to say, homophobes, go fucking die.
Yes.
I don't give a shit.
Yes. Homophobia is not acceptable. Okay, let's talk a little bit about Jedi Survivor.
I'm so excited.
I'm trying to get you to get us copies of that, so I hope you can. But physical copies of Star Wars Jedi Survivor will still require digital downloads, even though it's single
I heard
player.
about that earlier, yeah.
So the
I don't
physical
get
copy
why.
is 155 gigabytes of space to install on a PC, and then has an additional download.
Good Lord. Just
That's
get a digital
insane.
copy again. Jesus Christ.
That's insane. But realistically, Hogwarts Legacy was the same size.
Was it?
Yes, with the same thing. It required an internet connection, even though it's a one-player game.
There's no multiplayer aspect to that game? Oh. No wonder everyone stopped playing it.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I still, yeah. Yeah. So, one other quick conversation I want to have with you. So, Collider released a list of its 10 video games that deserve movie adaptations.
Oof.
All right. So, we're going to start at number 10. I just want a thumbs up, thumbs down, yes or no. And then
Asking a lot out of me.
I have my opinion on one that is not on the list, and I'd really like yours. And Chris, if you have one as well. Okay. So number 10, Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic. Now, correct me if I'm wrong. Wasn't there a movie in production based on Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic?
There's always been rumors
And
about
then it got
that.
canceled.
Yeah. Honestly, it's already so confusing what is or isn't canon from the old Star Wars stuff. Just make a new story. I don't want it.
Okay.
I'd rather just have the game.
Grim Fandango.
That could be funny.
I've never played that game.
It's I have a little experience with it. It's very weird. That could be kind of interesting.
Killzone?
It wouldn't be a good movie, but I'd watch it. Yeah,
But that feels to me like they made a Battlefield movie. Like, it doesn't feel like there's a whole point to it.
Yeah, it would just be a sci-fi shooter.
Yeah. Half-Life. I agree with that.
Oh, that would be
I'd love
cool.
to see a Half-Life movie.
That would be sick.
Yeah.
I'd like to see a Left 4 Dead movie.
I'd like to see a Half-Life 3.
Not gonna happen.
Valve.
I want fuck Half-Life 3. I want Left 4 Dead 3. I don't care about Half-Life.
Hotline Miami. Now,
How would they even do it?
Hotline Miami was like a bad acid trip, if I remember correctly.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's real weird. That would,
Okay.
you know what? That would be like some Bo was afraid level
Right?
weird.
Yeah,
weird
right.
shit.
Which we'll be talking about a little bit later here. Heavy Rain. That's another shooter.
No.
Well, you are squeaky in there.
No,
aren't you?
Heavy Rain is
I don't know that it's me because I'm not
It is
moving
you.
that much. Is
It
it?
is you because look, I'm moving.
I'm
right
gonna
now.
stand up then if that happens.
It's Heavy Rain is Quantic Dream. That's one of their like story based.
Which one am I thinking about? I don't know.
I don't know. That could make a good movie though. Since it's already
Kingdom Hearts.
I can
too
fix it.
confusing.
I'll be right back.
Absolutely too confusing
No,
to
you
make a
go
movie
ahead.
out of that.
Go ahead and sit down. I'll fix it.
Nope, I got it. I'm just
got
gonna turn my mic up. We are live, sir.
Kingdom Hearts, hell no. That would maybe an anime series or like a series of movies, but no, that would be terrible for a movie.
I don't know. I think Kingdom Hearts would be pretty cool.
It could be cool, but I feel like it'd be troublesome to adapt.
It's okay, Chris. It doesn't have to be fixed on the fly. Can you still hear me?
Yeah. Producer Chris, everybody.
I'm good with standing up. My ass won't hurt at the end of the night.
Producer Chris is the king
shit.
of production value.
Now I got a soft stool.
I have two of those. I meant to bring the other one.
Chris just softened my stool.
See, Chris, I actually,
table, but it works.
I'm fine with this stool because I'm not an old man with zero cushioning in my ass anymore.
I don't know. There's a little vibration in the audio.
I think it's your mic stand.
Why is everything my fault?
Yeah, why are you breaking everything? Come on.
Okay, Kingdom Hearts.
No. Nah.
Metroid.
That could be cool.
Yeah.
Like a kind of darker horror.
Samus is one of my all-time favorite video game characters. So
Yeah?
Yeah.
They could make a fun kind of,
But people are going to
Horror out of
review
that.
bomb it because it's a female protagonist.
Oh yeah, I should also say too, if you're a sexist, also go fucking die, I guess.
Jesus.
Hey, woo.
Your mom's going to text you and tell you to stop
Yeah.
using the F word.
That's true. Sorry, mom. But not sorry to sexist and homophobes.
All right. The number one on their list, Mass Effect.
I feel like that would be so hard to do as a movie. It would be really sick if they could do it, but
Did
it
Mom
would
just
be
text you?
extremely hard to do. No.
Who's bumping a cable?
I'm not touching the cable,
No,
bro.
it was Molly, and she said, use the F word more. Don't be a coward. Fuck yeah.
I don't know, dude. Which cables?
Learning on the fly here.
Every time you talk, it vibrates.
Every time I talk?
Yes.
Someone tapped their microphone.
I don't know.
Weird.
It's definitely you little gremlin.
I don't know, whatever.
You just did it.
Okay.
If they could do a Mass Effect movie right, that would be sick. I think it'd be very difficult to do.
The video game got better with every iteration.
Yeah.
And the initial playability of the game was terrible. Like Mass Effect 1.
Oh, Mass Effect 1 is difficult.
Terrible. Speaking of relationships, alien relationships, that was a big controversy with Mass Effect 1.
Was it? I don't remember. I was pretty young when that came out.
Yeah, I know, because I'm old.
Yeah, I was still in high school.
What video game, other than the one that you've already said, would you like to see made into a movie?
Oh, man. I don't know. I think, well, I was real excited when they were making Uncharted, and that.
This is like you stood in the Starbucks line, you knew what you're going to order, and then you get to the register. And
yeah. I would love an Ace Combat movie, some Top Gun Maverick style fighter jet action, but with anime weirdness.
See, but there was no character presentation in that game.
In Ace Combat?
Yeah.
In some of the later ones there is, like Ace Combat 5.
Gears of War.
That's never going to get made, but it would be sick. I would love to see Dave Bautista.
Netflix is doing a series, so I wish they would make a movie. But
if Dave Bautista isn't Marcus Phoenix in that, I'm not going to watch it. I'll watch it. But.
Yeah. Yeah, well, that's just like John Leguizamo saying he's not going to watch Super Mario Brothers because there's not enough Latino representation. They're Italian plumbers. Jesus. Yeah. So, anyways, that is our movie and video game news for this episode.
Nailed it.
Yeah, right.
But we need some music for that.
Oh, okay.
Next
some
week,
outro music.
Next time we'll have a theme song for that. All right. So, speaking of video games, let's talk a little bit about board games that have been transitioned into movies, because I've seen one twice and liked it both times and did not expect to. But the new Dungeons and Dragons movie was exceptional.
It was fantastic.
Yeah.
It's my favorite movie of the year so far.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
I going in was a little biased.
Yeah.
But it was genuinely a good movie, though. So
that's not me.
I don't even hear it.
That's you.
I didn't hear that.
That was all you.
Shut the fuck. If you stop acknowledging it, the audience won't hear it.
Do you think if I said fuck multiple times, your mom would text you and be like, "Tell Tony to stop cursing"?
She doesn't have your phone number, so
I need a beep. That's what I need.
Oh, a sensor beep?
Oh, I've got one.
Nice.
Oh, no.
Oh, Jesus.
Good luck predicting when it's coming, motherfucker.
I just can't do it live. I need to make it so it's live.
You're going to oddly censor it.
Chris is just going to stand off to the side of the camera and just go, beep.
Tony's about to say, there's a camera right there. I didn't even notice that.
I had a donkey sound effect that I would add in post.
Oh, you're funny.
I'm going to add a quick key for that thingy.
Anyways, so the kid from Freaks and Geeks wrote and directed this movie.
Yes. With a partner.
With what?
With a partner.
Oh, sure, whatever. Nobody cares about that.
God.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't expect to enjoy Chris Pine. I didn't expect to enjoy Michelle
Rodriguez.
Thank you, Rodriguez. Bradley Cooper makes this ridiculously cool cameo in the movie.
That was genuinely shocking.
And the fat dragon was in it. It was, I don't know. I mean, it had comedy. It had
dragon's
adventure.
named Fembershot.
Sure. Okay. I enjoyed the movie, and I saw it twice. So that says something.
It is one that I can't wait to get at home. I will watch that a million times at home.
That's one of the movies that if I were flipping a channel and I saw it, or if I opened up a streaming service and they say, "Hey, now showing," I would watch.
And just genuinely,
the rewatchability was surprising to me.
The rewatch and the kind of the low barrier of entry for D&D knowledge on it too.
Yeah,
it would be very easy for a movie like that to be just like dry as hell.
Look at World of Warcraft, right? When they made the Warcraft movie, it was fucking terrible.
Yeah, look at the Rings of Power show. Like I liked that show well enough.
Watch a thing about it.
But if you don't have like some baseline Tolkien knowledge, you have no fucking idea what's going on in that show.
Baseline Tolkien knowledge. That's
and
a phrase no one has ever used
except for me. except for kids who hung out at
Your
libraries a
Tinder
lot.
profile when you were single said, "I have a baseline Tolkien knowledge."
I can.
Molly's like, swipe
You
right.
wanna scroll through my Atlas of Middle Earth?
Aw. I do.
That's like streamers who read Destiny lore. Oh shit! Are you a person who reads Destiny lore?
I know a lot of Destiny
that
lore.
Makes fucking sense.
Tony, I know the lore of everything.
Oh no!
On the way home, we'll talk about the witness
What's
and
the
the first
full
knife.
title of Dungeons and Dragons? Dungeons and Dragons.
Dungeons and Dragons: Honor Among Thieves.
Honor Among Thieves. Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
And I mean, and there was a lot of fun references in there if you do know
Yeah.
D&D stuff.
Yeah.
But absolutely was not required to watch it, and it was still incredibly just a really good sword and sorcery movie. And there hasn't been one of those for like a while.
I don't know Dungeons and Dragons, but there were enough references, cultural references, that I recognized from just people that I know. Like my sons have both played Dungeons and Dragons. My sister, I think, still plays it. I don't know. And she's in her 50s. Yeah. So, Jesus, my sister's in her 50s. Sorry,
You're
Tina.
almost in your 50s, so
Shut it. So that was kind of cool for me to recognize like that's a creature that is from Dungeons and Dragons.
And a lot of that's like everyone knows what a mimic, like a mimic chest is.
mimic chest, yeah.
I don't think everyone knows what the
Or
displacer piece is.
the gelatinous cube. I knew that
everyone
was
knows
in
that
Dungeons
shit.
and Dragons. Yeah, so it was pretty cool.
I did not get the popcorn bucket though, and I'm really upset about it because those sell for like $300 on eBay now.
Oh Jesus.
I wanted to put all my dice in it.
Yeah, we have to be careful when we go to the movies because this one is like, is that a collectible? Chris does it too, but I think mostly with Ghostbusters stuff.
Oh, I've got that Spider-Man popcorn bucket from the first movie we all went to.
Yeah.
I am the world's biggest sucker for branding. Like if
If it's done right.
If like a movie's coming out and they're like, hey, we put some cheap plastic spoons in a cereal box, I will eat so much cereal that I hate just to get a little Star Wars lightsaber spoon.
See what's behind
that changes colors.
There's my Ecto 1 from the Afterlife.
Got the Ecto one from Ghostbusters.
And then my
absolutely.
son, less than a few days later, like scratched the box with a plastic knife.
Ooh. Yeah,
It's
no.
okay.
We saw those Scream
it's
cups
a
at the
positive.
theater.
I got one. I got one of the
I
Scream
know you
cups.
fucking
Gave it to
did.
Alyssa. So Alyssa has the Scream cup. She wants to see Scream 6. I haven't seen it yet either.
Yeah, me neither.
Yeah.
You know, any kind of branding, I'm a sucker for. But no, that movie was.
What's up, Chris?
Oh, he took the headset off. He's pulling something down.
He said that he wanted. He said, "Oh, like
Oh, it's his Back to the Future hat.
oh Jesus."
Yes.
All right,
Look at
I'll
you.
give you 30 seconds to change the camera to yourself so you can show off your Back to the
He's
Future.
like, you think I need 30 seconds for that? But yeah,
I
no,
only get 30 seconds?
He's like, "Bitch, it was already here."
okay. Yeah.
a
Okay.
surprisingly good movie. I
Yeah,
knew I would like it going in.
Yeah.
I did not expect how much the theater was going to react to it. Everyone in the theater was very into
and
it.
it was really crowded the second
Yeah.
time I went, and this was after it was already out of some of the bigger theaters.
Yeah.
So I was pleasantly surprised to see how many butts
Yeah.
were in seats.
Shout out to when we went to go see it, we ran into a group who were clearly D&D players.
Oh, clearly.
And this guy, this big tall dude wearing a crop top
Yeah, that
that
was
said
awesome.
bedazzled barbarian on it.
Yes. Yeah.
Fucking, I love that guy. If you happen to ever come across this podcast, I don't know if
Yes.
you will, but
Mr.
know that
Bedazzled
I
Barbarian.
talked about you to like 10 different people.
I like
you
to think
fucking
that his
rock,
name
dude.
is Doug.
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 They were great. I
about
talked to
Brian?
them a little bit. They were cool.
Yeah.
But yeah, I love that movie. I will watch it a million times. Easy, biased score, easy 5
What'd
out
you
of 5.
put on Letterboxd?
I give it a 5 out of 5.
5 out of 5.
That, and I mean, it's not a perfect movie. I think if I was being realistic critically, I'd give it like a 4 out of 5. But for me,
Yeah.
it easily is a 5 out of 5. I'll watch
Speaking
it
of
again
perfect
and again.
movies, we will have that conversation later this evening.
Yeah.
We are debating the perfection of a movie, so we'll
Sure,
talk
sure,
about
sure.
that. Yeah, I agree. I mean, 4 out of 5 for me,
Yeah.
but that means that it has rewatchability and it
Fun,
really does.
well written,
Yeah,
amazing music,
yeah,
cool action scenes.
Yeah.
I liked it. Funny as hell.
yeah,
And Chris Pine's great. Chris Pine, the least problematic white man in Hollywood.
yeah. That's true. Yeah, and I don't remember who was the kid that played the sorcerer.
Justice Smith.
There's moments
him.
when he bothers me just in general, and then there's other moments where I'm like, that dude's awesome.
I love him. Great in Detective Pikachu.
I was gonna say he was the guy from
Which is another
Detective
surprisingly
Pikachu.
like really
Enjoyable
highly rated
flick,
movie for
yeah.
me.
Yeah, so good cast. I thought
Yeah.
it was really well cast.
I thought they nailed it.
Fucking Hugh Grant.
Hugh Grant is fucking hilarious.
Oh yeah, he's so dry.
I forget how funny Hugh Grant is until you see him like promoting something.
Because all he ever did was romantic comedies,
Yeah.
and then you start seeing some of the darker shit, like The Gentleman, you know, and then
I still like that movie a lot. I watch that a lot.
So, anyways, okay, let's move on.
Yes.
And we are going to move on to what will most assuredly be nominated for Oscars, Air.
Air, yeah.
Okay, so in my old age, I've been having a tendency to recently just kind of nod off in the middle of some of these movies.
I have to nudge you.
You have to nudge me every now and again. I snore, so I'll to wake myself up or something. Surprisingly, I was wide awake for the entire Air.
I predicted I would fall asleep during
Yeah.
because nothing when you told me we were going to see we went to see it the day after Dungeons and Dragons.
Yeah.
And so when I was leaving, I remember looking at Molly and be like, I kind of hope Tony just says he wants to sneak into D&D again. I don't want to see this shit.
So here's the thing. I expected to go into that movie seeing a movie carried by Ben Affleck with Matt Damon in it.
Yeah.
And it turns out it was a Matt Damon picture.
Yeah, thank God.
Justin Bateman was hilarious in that movie. Jason Bateman. Sorry. I listen to his podcast like daily, and I know it's Jason, but I always call him Justin because his sister's name is Justine. Anyways,
So you know like life facts about him, but you can't get his name right.
Jason Bateman was fantastic in it.
Really great.
Matt Damon was exceptional. I love that Michael Jordan was not in the movie.
Yeah.
You know, it was you never see the guy who played him. But it's just kind of a really cool backstory about how much Matt Damon's character believed in partnering with Michael Jordan.
And a surprisingly like emotional movie. I didn't expect to have any investment in. I don't care about basketball. I don't care about shoes.
And funny.
Yeah, funny stuff.
Yeah.
I can't remember the guy's name, but Michael Jordan's agent in it. The dude the dude was also in I think he's in the Mindy Project or whatever. Hilarious.
Yeah, he was
possibly
funny.
the funniest character in the movie.
Yeah. One day you'll see me eating dinner by myself, crying in my $20 million. Yeah.
But no, it had a
David,
surprising amount of heart.
what was his name? Who was his agent? David something or other.
I don't know.
Back in the day when he was playing, I knew it. But
Yeah.
no, it was great. It was a great ensemble cast. The founder, his last Phil Knight. Ben Affleck played Phil Knight, and he was perfect. Just a little eccentric, little weird. The kind of guy that you would expect to sell shoes out of the Porsche trunk, and
Great role for Ben Affleck.
yeah, but the other cool thing is like everything that you've ever heard about Nike, they talked about. Right?
Yeah.
How it was founded, why it was in Seattle versus New York or across the pond. I love that there was a competition between Converse and Adidas and all of these things. And I had no idea that Jordan wanted to sign with Adidas.
Yeah, all of this was like new stuff to me.
Yeah.
I've never really been. I'm not a sports fan in general. I've never really followed basketball.
Oh,
or anything
you don't like
that.
the sports ball?
I like hockey and baseball.
Yeah.
I grew up in New York. I was born in New York. I grew up here pretty much. But
Claim it, man. It's all good.
I grew up in New York.
Yo, I grew up in the hood.
No,
not really.
Jesus Christ.
By the hood, I mean neighborhood.
I grew up in Queens, so it's pretty nice.
Queens.
My grandparents had a house in Forest Hills, so it's the nice part of New York.
I grew up in Chicago.
Do you know what?
AKA Naperville.
It is a movie fact, but the address across the street from my grandparents in Forest Hills was Spider-Man's address in the comics.
Great.
And when the Tobey Maguire movies came out, there was like people interviewing this old couple who lived across the street, and they had no fucking idea what they were talking about.
When I was born in St. Charles, Illinois, and grew up in Aurora, which is where Wayne's World was filmed.
Hey, that's an old movie for an old guy.
I know. Oh, Jesus Christ.
But no, Air was fantastic. I expected to really not care. I didn't expect it to be bad, but I expected to just not give a
Same.
shit.
I walked into that movie expecting to fall asleep, expecting to be bored. I think I told you.
You straight up told me
even
you were
in
like,
Good
you're
Will
going to have
Hunting,
to.
which is what I consider almost a perfect movie. There's a point where it just slows down, and you're just kind of like,
And it was getting into it too was kind of the theater was super crowded.
Yeah.
I was in line for
was hot as
concessions
fuck.
for like 20 minutes, and I
was
was getting really
hot.
agitated.
The last 3 movies we've been to, it's been hot, man.
Because you're there.
Yeah, baby. That's what's up.
Oh shit!
At least Chris isn't there picking at his fingers.
I don't do that. I never have. Look at these fingers.
That's a callback for those of you who haven't listened to original episodes.
Oh, I have my own camera. I could show them my fingers.
Oh, okay.
Your freshly picked fingers.
Yes.
Oh, it won't focus.
Give me some manicures. I mean, two great movies to start off.
Yeah.
Dungeons and Dragons, Honor Among Thieves.
Honor Amongst Thieves.
Is it amongst
No,
or
it's
among?
I think it's among. But I was just
Okay. I almost said amongst just because I like
it
the
feels
word.
like it would be, but
It would, yeah, it would function. It
See,
would
I mean,
work.
we were going strong
Yeah.
into our third movie,
Yeah.
which
Which I still think
things
goes
took a
strong.
turn. Well,
Let me tell you one thing. If there was one 3-hour movie that you want to go see that you know is going to be up for an Oscar, that you know is going to be an enjoyable experience, but at the same time is going to be the most fucked up movie you've ever seen, Beau is Afraid is that movie.
It was.
And we saw this in IMAX.
Which just a insane. It was a packed IMAX.
So we have
theater.
a house screen in front of us with this movie.
It's a packed theater. Everyone was extremely into that movie.
Yeah. It was
including
silent. Like I haven't seen a movie in a long time where you don't hear people wrestling.
Well, that was the
food.
weird thing was like there were moments
Yeah.
where everyone would laugh and you'd feel so relieved.
Yeah.
Like, oh, thank God. I can
And then there were
acknowledge
quiet moments in the
shit
movie,
happening
and
here.
it was quiet in the theater. And you're like, people are into this movie.
Yeah.
And then you realize I'm one
into
of
this
those
movie.
people that's into this movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I did. It's unfortunately, and it's nothing to say about the
Let
quality.
me
of the movie.
clarify real quick.
Oh, yeah,
so
yeah.
this is an Ari Aster film.
Yes.
Ari did Hereditary, Midsummer, some of the most graphic, creepy violence,
Mind-bending.
mind-bending. I mean, but to be fair, I loved Midsummer as well.
I've loved Midsummer. Hereditary is one of my favorite horror movies of all time.
But the stars of the movies said that they got fucked up by those movies.
Yeah.
And so I went into this movie, kind of expecting, and it was fucked up.
Yeah, I mean, I went into it knowing it was going to be weird.
Yeah.
But you cannot possibly prepare
There's
yourself
just
for how weird
zero
this movie is going to be.
predictability in this movie. Nothing.
That was what I was telling you is my only real issue is it's so unpredictable that no matter how far into the movie we were, I could not tell if it was about to end.
Yeah.
And so finally, I was like, I got to pee. It was the only movie I've ever left the theater to take a bathroom break.
We talked about Tony falling asleep in movies. This was a 3-hour-long movie.
And you were wide awake.
I was riveted the entire... And I was tired before we got there.
Yeah.
I was riveted to this screen. So we talked about perfect movies. I think Beau is Afraid is a perfect movie. And I don't give that title out very often.
Yeah.
And the reason that I think it's a perfect movie is because you have everything that makes a perfect movie. You have sound, cinematography, direction, story that has a beginning, a middle, and a solid end, right? Like everything exists. Great character performances, great characters. I think it's a perfect movie, but I also think it's the most fucked up movie that I've seen potentially ever.
Yeah. I think about a third of the way into it, I looked at you and there had already been enough where I said, is this the weirdest movie you've ever seen?
No. You said that to me like 3 times.
At the time, you were like, no.
I think there was one point where I looked over and I said, what are we fucking watching?
Yeah. No, I remember distinctly.
Yeah.
I think for me, it only just barely falls shy of a perfect movie. It would be like...
Just because of the length.
Just because, for me, it absolutely overstayed its welcome. By the end of it, even though I was invested, I was also like, oh, come on.
I didn't feel that
just
at all.
end already.
I didn't, it's one of those movies that I stood up and I was like, that was 3 hours? I was just it.
That was the only thing. And that happens to me in stuff I enjoy. And
I would like to state for the record, and you guys who know me I'm not a fucked up human being. I don't walk around thinking about giant penis monsters in the attic.
That's true.
And so for me to say that this movie is a perfect movie and that I loved it.
It also just leaves a lot for you to think about.
For the record, there's a giant penis monster.
Yeah, for the record.
Spoilers.
Yeah, I think by now people should know. We spoil it when we talk about it.
Yeah, but the Chris takes forever to edit, so.
It's a live stream,
it's
though.
live.
Yeah, well, I already told my mom about the giant penis monster, so it's fine. I don't know if my brother might be listening tonight, and he's at work. So sorry if you sorry if you just slipped on something when you heard that.
Hey, give us a shout out. Whoever's watching, say something.
Yeah.
Are you trying to get people to chat?
Yeah.
How many people are watching?
Oh, like 2-3 million right now.
Yeah.
Sick.
Sure.
Yeah. My mom got the whole HOA
The
on this
sweatshops
one.
in China.
She put it on the neighborhood Facebook group and was like, hey,
Shut
Check
up.
out my boy.
I hope that shit doesn't happen. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Mom. Yeah, I loved this movie.
I did too.
Here's the thing. People who know the podcast know that I'll go watch a movie. I'll be like, that was fantastic. And then 2 days later, I'm like, I never want to see that movie again. Joker.
Yeah.
Right. Joaquin Phoenix. Same shit. I don't ever want to see that movie again.
No.
I loved this
I
movie.
can't wait to watch this with you again.
Right?
I think we both agreed. Definitely not in the theater.
No.
But like when it's available.
Well, here's the thing. I think that if we watch it in the theater, I'll get less distracted. If we watch it at home, I think there's an opportunity for more distraction.
Maybe
Yeah.
we'll see it in the theater again. I don't know. Maybe this time I'll be able to pace out the movie and understand.
Yeah, that's true.
There
Know
was
when
a-
to pee.
There was a definite point about 2 hours and 15 minutes in where I was like, it's for sure about to end.
Yeah.
It was the play when
Yes.
he's like going through the play.
Yes.
And I was like, it's for sure about to end.
Yes.
And then in the back of my head, I was like, but wouldn't it be fucking funny if there was like an hour left and you're just convinced yourself it's almost over?
But at the same time, you forget at that point that there's some dude chasing him down with an ankle bracelet.
Yeah.
You forget that shit's
There's
happening.
so much that goes on
The
in that movie all
callbacks
at once.
throughout the movie were fantastic.
Yeah, that's the crazy thing is for a movie that seemingly
Yeah.
jumps from one thing to the next without any kind of cause.
Yeah.
Like as you go through the movie,
Oh,
going
but see,
forward,
I thought it was linear as fuck. Like I
Also,
was with
like-
it the entire time.
it's like it's a linear story, but it just seems random. It's almost
Yeah.
like each chapter is a different
Yeah.
genre of book or some shit like that.
Yeah.
But then once you look at
Yeah.
it backwards, oh my god, it makes so much sense.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, that's the thing for me. It's like every set piece was almost like, have you ever seen like a stage play where they put you on like a walking treadmill and then the scene changes
Yeah.
behind it? Like for me, there were decent transitions into every set piece.
Yeah.
And things that you don't expect. Things that you think are just figments of the imagination that turn out to be real,
Which
play an important part in the story.
But also the thing I've thought about the more we've gotten out for, and that's how you know it's a good movie because I have not stopped thinking about it.
Yeah.
It doesn't hurt that we got like shirts like promotionally while we were there,
Yeah.
and I gave
gave
mine to
mine to
Molly,
Tyler. Yeah.
and I saw her wear it at the theater, and I was like, yeah, I can't have you walk over reminding me of that movie
Did
right
you
now.
go, I'm the big penis monster?
But when we were like leaving it, I was like, in almost the weirdest way.
Yeah.
It has the same structure as those like early 2000s like raunchy comedy
Yeah.
movies where there's like 4 different set pieces.
Yeah.
None of them have anything to do with each other.
I don't remember.
they
Was there
all tie
any
back
nudity?
together.
Yeah, there was.
There was.
Parker
Parker Posey.
Posey. Yeah, I totally forgot that there was nudity in the movie.
Yeah.
That's how much I loved this movie. Is that the tits weren't the most important thing?
And that's like usually the thing you're waiting for.
well, I mean,
But it's very much also a movie where the longer I've thought about it, the more I'm like, did any of what we saw
that's right, the
actually
gigantic
happen?
ball sack.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah,
that.
there is a giant. I guess that counts.
Yeah.
But like, you think more about it. Like, did any of what you see in the movie actually happen?
Yeah.
Because not only is
Yeah.
Bo is natively an unreliable narrator because
Oh,
they talk about how
100%.
he has crippling anxiety,
Yep.
and so everything seems scarier
Yep.
to him. But there's the whole plot point.
And
of it.
there is one plot point where you think, okay, everything from this point on is just his imagination.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And yeah, very early in the movie,
But it wasn't.
Very early in the movie, they establish he misdosed his medicine, which could fuck with him. But then also, if you didn't notice, he doesn't take that medicine again for the rest of the movie.
No. Yeah.
And so it's like, did he have a reaction to that and then doesn't take it anymore? And so
But there's a finality to the movie that it
Yes.
kind of shuts down that theory. But I understand, like, there is a person that is watching this stream that most definitely would think a quarter of the way through the movie, oh, I know what's happening.
yeah,
And that's not what's happening.
no.
And I love that.
I think anyone who left that movie for the first time and was like, I get it.
Well,
No,
the
you didn't.
studio rep was waiting outside of the screening.
Yeah.
And like the first 7 people that came out were like, what the fuck did I just watch?
And he was writing down every
and
single
he's
one.
like, what the fuck? But then at the same time, most of us were like, I can't tell if this is the greatest movie ever or the most fucked up movie I've ever seen.
Yeah.
And it was both. I loved it. Like
Yeah.
for me, that's a movie that if it doesn't go down in movie history as a cinematic piece of art,
yeah.
that will shock me.
Because even for, I don't think it'll get a Best Picture nomination or anything because it ends with a giant penis monster.
I don't know, dude.
I think people will be too stuck up to acknowledge it as a Best Picture
I
nominee.
don't know.
But
I think
that-
Joaquin definitely deserves a nod.
I think he might get a nod for Best Actor.
Yeah.
I don't think they'll be brave enough to think of it as a Best Picture.
I don't know.
But I think it deserves it.
I don't know.
I think it at least
We'll
deserves
see.
the nod.
I think if it doesn't happen for Best Picture, it will be because it was way early in the season.
That's true. Yeah.
Yeah. I think if it was released closer or did the festival circuits, it might be a little different.
Sure. Yeah.
So,
But
yeah.
absolutely
Well, that's 3 movies that we talked about that
are all good.
that were all good.
We've had a good run here.
We
man.
liked. Yeah, knock on wood.
Yeah. Let's hope
We
Guardians.
got Guardians on
good on
Thursday.
Thursday.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be thinking about it as Jedi Survivor though.
Oh, does that come out on Thursday?
Comes out Friday.
Yeah.
So we got Guardians and then Jedi Survivor. So I hope no one from my work watches this and questions why I suddenly got crazy sick. Oh man.
Oh, are you feeling okay?
Chris
You
has
look
still
like
got the
you're-
norovirus
right?
floating around here.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I had that.
I'm suddenly
months ago.
pale and sweaty. I don't
Yeah.
know. It's weird.
I suddenly can't keep anything down. So, yeah, I mean, we've got some exciting movies coming out. There's also some great new series that are streaming. Netflix has 3 massive series that are coming out. One with Carrie Russell, where she plays like a political analyst. I fucking watched The American President today in the background while I was working
Oh.
with fucking Michael Douglas
Yeah.
and Annette Bening. And I'm like, this is a great movie. So I'm having a little fun kind of watching some older movies, but at the same time, really excited for some cool stuff that's out there. I finished The Mandalorian, which, we can talk a little bit about that next episode.
Yeah. I did. I will just say I did love season 3 is my favorite season of that show so far.
I watched a Canadian series called Plan B. That the kid from Suits,
Yeah.
he's the lead in that movie or in that series.
Listen, we keep seeing ads. Citadel. That hasn't come
Yeah.
out yet, right?
The 27th.
Yeah. That
So
looks cool.
It looks great.
We've talked about that a couple of times.
Priyanka Chopper Jonas, and then what's his name?
Richard Madden.
Richard Madden.
I think you were telling me though that show has like
Yeah,
they,
so
they
it's
filmed it in
Amazon
her
Prime.
native language as well,
It's
right?
Amazon Prime. So what they've done is Amazon Prime is worldwide.
Yeah.
And so what they've done is they've created the English version of Citadel, which is Priyanka and Richard Madden.
Yeah.
And then they have in other countries, like in India,
Yeah.
there's a version of the show where it's basically Priyanka's character growing up and getting involved in Citadel. So in all of the regions where Prime is, not only do they have the base Citadel, but they also have little kind of offshoots, which is something
Which I
really
love. That's
cool. Yeah.
fantastic.
The other thing that's really cool about that is it's like a mostly female production
Oh yeah.
group. So that was really important to Priyanka when she made this series.
Nice.
So yeah, some pretty cool stuff. There's a
Die mad
lot of really
sexist.
cool stuff coming out. So I'm really excited. I think we're gonna have some fun. And then we're gonna do the Last of Us playthrough. We're gonna
Yes.
start that.
Yeah. Now that things have settled down a little bit,
Yes.
I'm hoping we can start streaming that soon.
I've still only watched the first episode, I promise you.
Yeah, I did almost spoil it for you earlier.
Oh,
and
don't do
held
that.
on to something.
So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna play through it. You're gonna observe it and laugh at me, or we're gonna discuss it, and then we're gonna kind of stop and then watch the next chapter and then play that chapter. So
Does HBO have a play along feature like you can like Amazon
I've never
does?
heard of that. No,
Wow, that sucks. I know. I love that Amazon has that. But
that would be kind of. What do you mean Amazon has that?
Amazon have where you can do like the watch party with people.
Yes.
I didn't know. Sorry, it's just Max now instead of HBO Max.
It hasn't changed yet. But we can do watch parties.
yeah.
So what we may do is we may start watching some movies with some listeners as well too, and have some open conversations around that. So some pretty cool stuff. I'm so excited about this Lego partnership.
Hell yeah.
I cannot wait to live stream some Lego stuff. Like I have probably 7 Lego sets at home that I need to put together. So a lot of really cool opportunities with that. I'm just really excited. I think this season is getting us off the ground. We've got a lot going for us. Next year, we're going to put in our entry for the Webbies and for the podcast awards, all of these things.
Fancy.
Yeah. I mean, we won an award last year. So
Maybe go to some festivals. I want to go to South by Southwest.
South by Southwest, we're on the press list for that.
talked about
just
going
have
to
get
TIFF
approved for
earlier.
credentials. We talked about going to Toronto International Film Festival. I'd love to hit Tribeca.
That
You know, Bob De Niro, hook us up. That's his festival. So there's a lot of really cool things. You know, we're having fun with it, and that's all that really matters. So
You know what? Even if till the end of time it's just my mom watching, I'd still like to record a podcast with you.
thanks. Hi, Mom.
Number one fan. I think Molly's been watching the whole time too, actually.
Hi, Malls. Hi, Malls. I don't know if Wendy or any of the kids are watching, but hey, guys.
I'm his favorite son.
I don't know. You did say that I'm kind of up for replacement in the car.
Oh God.
I did?
Yeah, you said you might be my dad's new favorite son because of the car thing.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Because you got racing
I'm
hookup
a little bit of a car nerd.
and you're a car guy.
So, well, listen.
That my cue
yeah,
to start the exit music.
yeah. Go ahead. Feel free. Don't forget coffeedudescoffee.com.
Up in the pepper.
Popcorntribunal.com. Hit shop. Check out some of the new stuff there. We're gonna get some merch up there soon. Hoodies, t-shirts,
Do I get them for free?
hats. I still have to pay for them. What am I gonna buy them for you?
Hey, you're kind of like my boss.
Yeah, that's true.
If you work for a company that gets like merch made and then you don't get it for free as an employee, it's kind of a shitty company. Is all I'm saying.
Okay.
Shout out to my day job.
You're 1099, motherfucker. So Lego, check out the shop. You can go from there to our Lego portal, which is awesome. Audeeze, AUDEZE. They have audio components from $200 to $12,000. Some
Yes.
really, really cool stuff. NordVPN, NordPass. Just go to our partners page at Popcorn Tribunal. Really cool, really easy to find out everything about everyone that's there.
Hell yeah.
We're really excited for you guys to be here along with us on season 5.
Absolutely.
CoffeeDudesCoffee.com.
The number one and best sponsor.
Oh, that's
And then
sweet.
puppinthepepper.com as well. Eleanor's Everything Sauce is the greatest shit you will ever put on any food you've ever
I
had.
wouldn't know you.
It's
brought any
sauce.
yet.
It's sauce.
Sauce, sorry.
You give Tyler some of the sauce. That's all I'm saying.
I didn't give Tyler any of the sauce.
I'm pretty sure there's an episode where Tyler was eating chips and salsa.
Tyler did not take any sauce. It is in the refrigerator at the house. I think, Chris, did you keep one?
I've had some. I traded coffee for some at a market last year.
Well, anyways. All right. Well, we love you guys. Thank you
Yep.
for tuning in, and or listening if you listen to the audio only version of this.
Yeah.
Other than that, have a great night. We will
Take
see
care.
you guys
Love ya.
later. Why do we salute?
I don't know.
That's weird.
What else we good?
Let's do the chicken dance.
Did they invent that when you were like in college?
Oh, you're
no, here
funny.
it is.
Oh, because it's the old man joke.
Oh, that's the end.
What was that? Did you just dab? Yeah.
Do
It's
it with
the end
do
of the
it.
show.
Do it.
Are we done?
That was the music stopped.
Are we
That means
clear?
We're done. No, we're still rolling.
Are we still rolling?
Can
Should
Tony
I kill
take his
it?
pants off?
What?
What?
Why do you want me to take my pants off?
Good night, everybody.
Good night, everybody.
Thanks for joining us.
Bye bye.
I'll text you when I'm home, Mom.
See you next month. I mean,
Text
time.
you.
Sometime.
How old are you? You're still texting your mom when you get home.
It's the least I can do for her. She birthed me.
That's so sweet.